Hello from cyberspace. This is your friend Corey with Mighty Mushroom on the show about Mighty Mushroom. It's a show about eBay and selling stuff and doing what you want to do, not doing stuff that you don't want to do, even though you have to do stuff that you don't want to do, which makes life difficult because if you did what you wanted to always do, then basically then you wouldn't have to do anything you didn't want to do and the universe would start to end. That's what would happen. The universe would start to end. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, I am going to list some drafts on eBay. I was supposed to do this last night, but we got into a great conversation. I did list a bunch of drafts today, but I skipped some. So if you want to hang out with me, there's the hangout. I'm going to, until something gets more interesting than what I'm doing now, I'm going to screen share and talk about some of the things that I am going to list. I've got a whole ass ton of listings to do, and I really like this forum because people always help me and I always gain insight, and the viewership is escalating, which frightens me. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Nick. I sell stuff on eBay. Are you guys ready for a roaring, exciting, pre-Halloween listing crap that I buy session? And then maybe somebody will talk to me session? Are you ready? It's exciting. Okay, let's get into it. Hey, Paisley, what's up? There's a delay on the chat if you don't do this YouTube-y stuff, and it's annoying. It would be really nice if it was better real time, but it takes me a second to get to any sort of comments because there's a time delay because of internet space-time actualizational stuff. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just weird. And, ooh, into the abyss. All right. I started with some of these last night. People said the music was annoying, so I guess I'll stop doing the music. I like listening to music while I list stuff, and that's only because my brain is not fully functional, I think. This is a pretty cool Nike piece. It doesn't say where it's made. If it doesn't say where it's made like this, 99% of the time it's made in the United States. This logo indicates that it's roughly 1988. Turn on the tunes. Guy says turn on the tunes. Should I turn on the tunes? I'm going to hide this. All right. Let me stop screen sharing for a second and I'll turn on the tunes. All right. I'm going to turn on the tunes. I like the music. It makes me feel better. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm back. I'm going to put on some music. If it bothers you, let me know. If it doesn't bother you, great. Then we're even better friends that don't know each other. So let's look up. I like down tempo music. I don't know what kind of music you guys like. When I'm listening, I like kind of like study chill. I like kind of study chill music. Sometimes it gets a little loud, though. Yeah, that's pretty good. Tell me if it's too loud in the chat, please. Welcome to the show. If you're just night stalking, that's cool. If you're trying to destroy me because you don't like me, that's not cool. All right, cool, perfect. Let me get back to the screen share and let's get some drafts listed. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. I'm just gonna go along and do it. So these are a really cool pair of Nike, vintage Nike stuff. I kind of seek out Nike stuff, and it seeks me out as well for some reason. So I really love this stuff. Hey, Monica B. Hi, Monica B. Coal City, what's up? Chilled Cow on YouTube. I have not listened to Chilled Cow on YouTube. It looks like my sus right on these. There's no size on these things. Like I was saying, this tag I think is right around. This is like the strong Michael Jordan era tag. So I'm going to say that's like 1980. It's pre-1993. These are pretty sweet. They're this purple-blue color. These pictures suck. I apologize to everyone for not doing the best that I could do, but I did not take these. As you can see, we just put the title as the description, and then we put in some measurements so people know. Hip to hip, 15 inches. 15-inch thigh. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know. She does measurements. I don't argue. I really like these. I'm going to list them for $49.99. I might have said, oh. Yeah, I don't watch a ton of YouTube videos. I used to listen to them more earlier, but I don't know. I'm trying to have less influence, outside influence, and try to focus on what I think that I'm good at instead of and try to develop my own and make my own kind of systems. I mean, I've made some structural changes based on other people, and I'm going to continue to, hang with the folks I think provide value. But I don't know. There's a lot of stuff out there that's more on the entertainment side, which is totally cool. Everybody has their own thing that they like. But I'm like a really big nerd. I want the knowledge. I want the info. I want the experience. Gosh dang it, doodle dipper dongles. All right. If you don't know about these, you're living in a cave. Let me bring you. Let me. Using the allegory of the cave, let's talk a little bit about Play-Doh here. Let's get you out. If you're not buying Sony Night Shot stuff, I mean, I really don't know the reason people buy this stuff. They say all kinds of reasons, but I think it's mostly for transferring old tapes. See, this is High 8, and it's got Night Shot, and she's supposed to show them working, but she never does. And because I don't like to complain, and I never, that makes sense, but you don't appear to be a nerd. Well, it depends on what your opinion of a nerd is. I'm like a nerd who wants to be cool, but is not I don't have the capability of being cool. So, because to be cool, you have to know the groove. You got to be like Stella, and you got to get your groove back. Anyway, this is a TRV67. What I wanted to do over here is just go to, hopefully there's nothing gross here, a little bit of eBay. I'm Corey, that's me. Let's see if we can find a TRV. Oh, 37, that's on auction. Bull Patakis. I don't really look at what things are listed for. I kind of try to gain a grasp on the market. And I really think that, and I really thought before, I think $89 to $110 is a pretty good price for this guy. So, oh, excuse me, guys. If you didn't see let me pull it here. Anybody's welcome to join in and give some commentary, ask some questions, seek out help, anything like that. This is an open forum. You don't have to be somebody who has a YouTube channel or anything like that. Everybody's welcome to hang out and say what you got to say. As long as it's nothing bad about me, you can say bad stuff about other people. I don't really care about that. I'm just kidding. Okay. So we are with bag. See this? Make sure this is. Ugh. A lot of people do weird things. I just do good till canceled, and then I'm gonna do $99.95. I'm gonna let buyers make offers, but this is the type of item that you just get ridiculous low ball offers on. Anything that's really desirable, like these people are just gonna slam you with $45 offers because they want to sell it for $90, and you're offering free shipping. So I used to never put free shipping on I don't even look at what eBay suggests, I guess. I'm just so used to doing it a different way. I know it tells you on the app and stuff, but I don't really I don't use the app anymore really. This is a pretty sick piece. That's a really good question. I guess you should go by what they suggest. I just feel like I often get a higher price than they suggest, so I kind of price with a mixture of intuition and previous knowledge and wild guessing. It's mostly wild guessing. I could make it sound fancy, but it's mostly wild guessing. Anyway, I like this helmet. It's pretty cool. I like any sort of stuff with like these interesting. You can wear this on a bike. Any kid would love to have that. Look at that. Got the skulls. You look cool. There's like candy in his brain. It's like a skeleton with candy brain eyeballs. Should we put that in the description? Yeah, let's do that. Skull, candy, brain. Okay. I don't like the word size. I keep asking not to have the size put in there, the word size. But Christ, it just doesn't stick. Bone, skull, candy, brain, eye. I don't know. It's just funny. Anyway, so I like this helmet. I'm going to do free shipping on it. My average price is $44, so that's kind of what I'm going for. Really, you know, if I'm over a little bit or under a little bit, it'll probably be fine. Somebody will buy it from me for that price. I have 100% positive feedback throughout all of eBay historicalness, so people are willing to pay me a little bit higher price because I provide great customer service and pardon me, guys. Trying to get this all centered up, and I just brought you back into, very unprofessional of me to bring you into cyberspace infinity land. I'm not saying you shouldn't go by original boxing. Boxing is a sport. Jesus. Oh, we're gonna have to have a drafter meeting here, because like that stuff drives me crazy. Like original boxing, like what is that? Who even says that? Like they're not from a foreign country. They're oh. Will you come in and make it more exciting, Elliot? You lazy bum. I haven't seen you in like at least a day. Nope, Lafayette. Yikes. Okay, so I have no idea what the... I don't even know what that is. It fell into my average buy price range, and it looked cool. So I thought I'd buy it, and it looks like they suck, so that sucks. Lafayette 99. So exciting. Oh my god. At least you'll learn something and not, it's like you're constantly overstimulated. What? I hear you back there.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. Hey buddy. Hello, let me stop screen sharing for a second so I can say hi. Pretty fit.
How are you, friend? Oh, here we go. Where's my camera? There it is. Hey, handsome.
Ooh, what's up, gorgeous? How you doing?
Good, man. It's been a while.
It has been a little while. You disappeared. I missed you.
Yeah, well, you know, I had to, I don't know, what was that? I went on a little backpacking trip, and then...
you had to drop that beef.
What's that?
I thought you had to drop that beef.
What's going on, dude? Dude, you got a, looks like a, is that Boy Scout hat? Weebelows? Cub Scout?
That is the weeb.
The weeb.
This is my favorite daily wearing hat. It just made in the United States. I don't know who made it, or because it doesn't have like a tag that says anything. It says this thing. Maybe it had a tag here, just like cut off. But
it looks
great. But it had a little, because it was new. It had the little card in it. It said "Made in the USA," but it didn't say who made it. So I don't know if the Cub Scouts has like sweatshops in the United, or the Boy Scouts have like sweatshops where they make hats.
There's a strong possibility.
Yeah, man. What's been going on? Tell me something good. Tell me something new. Tell me something interesting.
Not much, man. I've just been really busy with my business, and I don't know. It's just been crazy. Like, my son has soccer. I went on a backpacking trip. Just busy, and I've been trying to hop on and watch a stream, but or hop on and join a stream, but I've just been trying to.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been producing that many shows either. Maybe I did one show last week.
Yeah.
But it's Q4, dude. Like, I am fucking rocking and rolling.
Yeah. How's your you moving product?
I am definitely moving product. I mean, everything is selling. I mean, I'm selling like, I always know, like, I pick up stuff during the year on purpose so that I just have a big old pile of crap ready for Q4.
Right on.
Because Paisley asked how many people draft for me. I have 3 drafters. 2 of them are currently working very diligently, and one of them currently is not. So let's 2 and a third. But there are 3 people. One of them just doesn't work very hard.
How what's your what do you require them to do for like a turnaround time?
1 minute. I don't have a requirement of turnaround times, but I do have a bonus if you bring me stuff back within 24 hours. So, you know, if you come, and it needs to be at least 50 items. So if you can take 50 items and bring them back to me the next day, you get a small increase in your pay rate per item.
Nice. That's good incentive.
It's $2. I pay $2 per item.
Yeah.
And they take pictures. One of them does pricing, the other one doesn't. The one who doesn't do pricing pumps out listings way faster, but she makes way more mistakes, and it's starting to, like, if you saw me with those listings, like, they just all have like ridiculously stupid mistakes. Yeah. And I'm getting really annoyed with it, actually.
Yeah. Do they do descriptions too?
Well, I only use titles as descriptions. I have since like 2000. I've never used like advanced descriptions. I've always cut and pasted the title as the description. And then added.
That makes sense, dude. Because I found myself after a while, I'm like, why the fuck am I writing this description again? It's the same as the title.
Who's gonna read that shit? It's so dumb. All the keywords, fit all the keywords you can into the title, copy it as the description, and then put, like, if there's some condition notes or whatever, like, now there's structured data so you can select all that stuff, and people are using that stuff. Yo, Flipper Joe, how's it going, man?
Yo, Flipper Joe.
If anybody who's watching, this isn't, oh, that's not the right thing. This is an open forum. You can totally jump in. I am doing some listings, and we are hanging out with Elliot from, that didn't work. It did. Okay. From Death Pile Thrift. He is a graphic designer. My sister, even though my wife's a graphic designer, but she doesn't do any websites, and she doesn't want to work for my sister. So she needs a website done for a tour company. So I'm gonna have her shout out to you if that's okay. She's not a pain in the ass or anything. She's
no, that's fine, dude. I've dealt with I'll deal with anybody, you know, good or bad. But I'm sure she's a sweetheart.
She's not a sweetheart, but she's nice. No, she is.
Nice, dude.
He's starting up a food tour company here in Portland. She's kind of been in the tourism industry for a long time, and finally she's like, I think I know how to do this better than the people who are doing it, and like
that's how every business starts. That's why I started my business, because I saw all these chumps out here slapping together horrible websites and charging people thousands and thousands of dollars, and I'm like, pay me thousands of dollars and I'll put together a good website for you.
Yeah, she doesn't have thousands of dollars.
No,
her requirements
are
like, her requirements aren't that heavy, you know.
Every client's different. Everybody has a different budget
and a different butt. Life is crazy because everybody has a different butt. No two people have the same butts.
So, and it wouldn't be weird if instead of like the slit was up and down, if it was like sideways, and then it'd be weird going up and down the stairs.
Yeah. Or if your butt was attached by, you know, the thing that when the dryer goes to the wall, that little crumply.
Yeah.
If your butt was attached with one of those and it crumpled in, and then when you had to poop, it kind of crumpled off of you, and like you could poop away from yourself, and it would just like retract.
Do you think that sounds like a weird idea, but there's a dimension in which that thing exists with the
I think I just created that. Actually.
Yeah.
Crumply butt. We just invented crumply butt dimension.
Totally.
My show is weird. If you go back and look at every show, it's totally weird.
Hi, Paige. Welcome to the weirdness. She knows what's up.
I think that if you go back and watch every show that we ever produce, you'll gain a lot of knowledge and insight, and that's coming directly from my ego only.
Right.
Yeah. So what were we talking about? Websites. What were we talking about before websites?
I don't know. Oh, we were talking about just you're moving a shitload of product in Q4.
Oh yeah. Q4 has just started, and so we have two solid months, the best months of the year. And I usually like bang it out in those 2 months. Like I run sales, which I normally don't do during the rest of the year, and I just try to like churn that money, like
right.
Churn it.
Stack that money up.
Stack that cash. This year, this is the first year I've had over $100,000 fair inventory on Amazon at one time. I mean, on eBay at one time.
You have 100,000 in inventory.
Yeah,
that's insane.
I have 110,000, but 10,000 of that is a jacket that I have listed for $10,000 that isn't worth $10,000, so you can't count that. I could have $1 million in inventory in like 10 minutes. I could do it, right? If you guys wanted to see, I could totally do it.
Yeah, you can just charge $10,000 for everything.
Exactly. I only need 1,000 things or 100 things, right? 100 things, $10,000, $1 million. That's how you do it.
Yeah, my sales have been weird. My sales are like spiky. I don't know.
Pre-Q, like the beginning of Q4, I think is always like that.
Yeah.
And then
like I'll have like
boom cycle. The boom cycle
doesn't have like $150 day, and then it's quiet. I don't have that many. I have like
exactly. So the smaller your inventory, the higher your daily or temporary stochasticity will be, right?
Right.
So I have 2,000 items, and mostly that is to reduce randomness, you know, but my inventory is random, so it doesn't even help with that.
But I mean, in that respect, it's almost eBay is a numbers game. It's a volume game.
Absolutely. Any business is, though.
I mean, it does depend on the quality of your product, but eventually everything sells, whether it's a $10 item or a.
I mean, yeah, I basically, any item in my inventory, if you look across my inventory, it costs me about $14. I think I discussed that before.
Yeah.
So you're really not going to get anything from me for less than $14 unless it's an auction, or I accidentally priced something wrong, or I was drunk, or something. Right. I mean, all those things happen. So it can happen. But you can really see what my actual profit margins are if you understand that everything across my inventory costs $14. So if I sell a shirt for $30, I make $15. Free and clear after everything.
Right.
So, and I don't do a ton. I mean, I do the parts that I like, and I'm starting to dislike packing orders. So that's the next thing that's going out the door. I was talking. Nicole State was here last night on the show, and like
nice.
I was Jediing from some internal business brain of I don't even know where it was coming from, but it was an awesome vibe, and then then she totally called me out. She's like, "What do you mean you're packing your own orders? Like you're making fun of me for what I'm doing, and you're telling me that you're doing something like that?"
Right. She does crazy volume, right? And plus she has like the States crates.
Well, actually, last night we discussed that we have very, very similar volume.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, which was enlightening.
Yeah.
But that was great, man. That was a great chat with everybody. We had Thrift Shop Hustler, we had States Place, and we had Hazel Hearts Vintage.
Nice.
Yeah, Kayla's always the best, man, because she can like dole it out and take it too. Like she doesn't get butthurt about stupid shit. Which
Yeah.
Is
There's some sensitive people out there.
I know. I just talk. I know that people. I mean, there's a lot of people who don't like me. I already know that. So, but I have a broader audience. There's going to be, or if that ever happens, I mean, there's going to be a lot of people who don't like me. But I mean, it's just because I'm not that smart and I'm just lucky, and people get mad at that, you know.
You're smart. You're a smart guy.
Thank you. That's so nice to hear from an above intelligence human as yourself.
Oh wow, gosh, don't. That's wow.
What's that? Is that a Mensa tattoo on your forehead, son? Anyway, so yeah, sales have been good. The volume of sales has been low. Somebody mentioned this in the chat a second ago. Who said that? Cool City Loot says no bread and butter, all big sales. Same with me. Like I'm doing $500-600 a day, but it's items that have a much higher average, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I'm
totally 100%, dude. I'm selling stuff that's like a $40 to $50 sale price, but anything like $20 is just not moving.
I totally see that too. I mean, I have shirts from $30 to $100, and I'm selling those. And then I went on this crazy board game rash. Like today, I posted 2 on Instagram, but 2 more sold right after that, and then just a second ago, 2 more sold off the grandma shelf. We'll call this. It's like the shelf at your grandma's house.
Oh, totally, dude. Yeah, you walk in, you're like, okay, do you want to do a puzzle with me, or do you want to play?
But dude, your grandma does not have that.
No, grandma doesn't have a sealed, brand new fucking Batman.
Batman Returns.
It's very nice. Oh, look at that shit.
What's up?
Got a tower and everything.
I've never seen another copy of this anywhere. I don't know if they're particularly rare, but I love the subject material. I mean, subject matter of the art on the cover is really cool with the penguin.
Yeah.
Chilling with the penguin.
Solid.
Catwoman's coming to get you. Look, she's got raccoons. Raccoons.
On his store, you can pick it up today.
A lot of the stuff.
He'll ship it for free.
A lot of stuff on the shelf doesn't look sealed, but most of it is. You can see it's sealed. Yeah. I mostly deal with games that, and I suggest this to everybody else, unless the average sale price of a new one is more than $80, don't buy it used.
Yeah.
Because it loses so much of its value after you open it. You know, don't ask me. I don't even know about stuff. I'm just like a random dude. So,
just a random guy trying to make it in the world today.
A random dude trying to make it in the world today. Elliot, don't take that away from me. So I have $100,000 in inventory, and I'm doing I should be selling like $1,000 a day, really. My price is purposely 20% over comps a lot of times if I'm actually pricing, which I get too lazy to do sometimes. I know my price is higher than market, but it lowers my conversion, but it raises my average sale price, and it makes it so I have to do less work. And I don't know. I mean, I got to get over that. I don't want to do extra work that doesn't make me any money. That's the thing. I'm okay with doing work on top of work, but I don't like valueless work. Right. I don't like work that doesn't provide value versus another strategy. I'm always trying to strategize things and try, but also not trying to overthink things as well, because you can easily get into those cycles of overthinking.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what helps with overthinking?
The Pale Ale, the Sierra Nevada.
Yeah,
That'll do it.
yeah. Not a huge imbiber of the alcoholic fluids, but certainly have some value at certain times, like right
Oh
now.
yeah, yeah. I've been kind of laying off the booze a little bit
I think
lately
it's a good idea. I think
to get some focus and try and get some things done.
Yeah. I've been getting a lot done. I have some, like in this business, like people have this idea of the death pile, and if you think about any business, like if a business isn't run efficiently and product and capital flow aren't efficient, like you're gonna have death piles, right? So
Right.
when you start out, you're buying stuff and you don't really know how to process it amply, and it becomes this death pile like your name, right? But let's say
Right.
you have somebody list stuff like I do. My new death pile is drafts. So everything's packaged and listed and ready to go, and it's just
Right.
priced. It's not priced or it's not on the shelf yet. So I've been lagging with that slightly because I don't want to put anything else on the shelf here because I'm trying to move. I'm trying to make it uncomfortable to be here psychologically so that I don't get comfortable being here. It's such a weird thing. I'm totally doing it to myself right now.
Move your house?
No. Move my business out of my house. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I was working on a deal with Jacob from Portland Pickers, and it didn't work out. He kind of decided it wasn't going to work out for him, and I respect the decision. I kind of brought him into the whole deal, and I gave him a really good deal. Basically, I gave him 50 cents a square foot on retail space in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
But he decided it wasn't right for him, which I totally understand. I'm glad he didn't get into a situation that he couldn't handle. But
well, what was the business? Were you just looking for warehouse space, or were you going to open a storefront?
So, like, abandon the idea of stores. They're dead. Okay, retail is dying. It's dying. Unless you sell gum and condoms. I mean, I just don't see.
Yeah, those are crushing it right now.
Yeah, guns and condoms are killing it right now. Gum and condoms are killing it right now, definitely. But
Thrifty Threads is here, and Guy.
Guys. Hey, Stephanie, what's up? Good to see you. Old Dion is here. Cheese. This is an open forum, and there is a link above. Can we do this again? Nobody wants to join us
there. Cheese. Cheese.
I walked into like a Fred Meyer today, and it was just like 9 million Hatchimals of every order. There was one Teddy Ruxpin on the shelf, which I haven't seen at any of the Fred Meyers, but it just like there was one on the shelf, which is pretty crazy. I have some for the holiday season. I bought when they first launched. I bought like 8 of them, or 10 of them, and I'm not really into scalping people at Christmas time, but I was gonna have them available if they were a rarity.
Hey, just in case you could make somebody's dreams come true for the right price.
Yeah, I don't want to murder anybody on the price or anything, but
you're not looking.
I made a short-term investment in a few of them. Let's see if it pans out. I normally don't go that route. It's the first time I've tried it, and I've seen people like buying all kinds of random shit that I totally see here are still on the shelf, and it's like, I thought the Teddy Ruxpin was cool, one, because it looks dead when it's off.
Yeah.
And it totally looks dead. It has LCD eye. Oh, didn't I put it on the show one time?
Yeah, you put it on, like you can see like a weird fucking aquamarine glow from its eyeballs. Terrifying.
The stories are really cool, and it isn't really engaging toy compared to some of the other toys out there, which I really like. But we'll see if it goes. If it doesn't, I'll just return them to Target.
There you go. The return policy.
Yeah, they'll take anything back at any time.
That's something I remember. What's his name? Clutch Swag.
Oh yeah, I kind of
how he buys all his What happened? What'd you do? What the fuck did you do this time?
I ran him over with my car.
You hit clutch slide with your car?
Yes.
Is he okay?
No.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
I don't even know the clutch flag. Somehow I became his follower on Instagram, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I had to nix it. It was.
You don't like his streetwear or whatever. So he's well, basically all I'm saying. He sells shoes, and he does retail arbitrage from basically like Nike factory outlets.
Mm-hmm.
And he's sitting on like $70,000 of inventory or something like that. But they have like a legitimate like 2-year return policy. So, so he could literally just kind of
that's
back and
that's like a crazy out, a 2-year return policy.
Yeah, he was. I think he was talking to 10K about it, and it's just like
nobody has a 2-year return policy.
There's something about it. I don't know. Maybe he buys enough shoes that they gave him a special return rate, but
I mean, it just seems like a way. It seems like an excuse not to do business correctly. I mean,
I'm not saying that that's how he approaches it. It's just kind of.
I have no intention of returning these things. I was joking, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't even return stuff to Goodwill when it doesn't work. I just donate it. I just donate it. I don't know. I don't like returns. I don't like when they happen to me, so I don't return stuff to other people because I feel like I get less returns because I don't do that type of shit because I'm superstitious. But Amazon sucks for returns. God.
Yeah, dude. I've returned. I mean, personally, I've returned a bunch of shit to Amazon, and
hate you.
I feel bad. But
no, you don't. You're like,
like I bought some. I know. Is that what I sound like?
You return stuff, you kind of like this.
Oh, I bought some things that came and they were not what they said they were. So
I said, no, I don't do that shit. Like when I send stuff into Amazon, like I even say what the components are that come with the thing, under the thing. Like if it's used, and it doesn't come with a CD drivers, it's like, are you kidding me? Like you can't get them on the fucking internet.
Right.
But like people return stuff for any reason. Okay. 2 amazing examples that really I shouldn't even talk about because they chat my ass so bad that it makes me want to spit fire out of my ear into my eyeball through my ear.
Yes.
That's how mad it makes me. So somebody bought a Margaritaville for me. The Margaritaville was in the box. It had no signs of use. Everything was still in the plastic. If it was used once, maybe. Okay?
Right.
Hooked it up, tested it out, worked totally great. Nothing, because it really hadn't been used. It's the stupidest machine ever I've ever seen. And it's basically just like a ridiculously overpriced, stupid blender.
Right.
Krillin, what's up, dude? We're talking about Margaritavilles. Okay.
What's up, Krillin?
This margarita. Wait, listen to this hot trash. I sent out a Margaritaville in March. Okay. Apparently, I left the Goodwill sticker on it that said $50 or whatever it was. I sold it for like $400. They're really expensive. Like some rare ones. This was like a stupid, crappy, rare one. So I paid $50 for it. I sold it for like $400. Awesome. I normally don't talk about that but I hope the person who tried to return it will listen to this at some point. And I'm turning my nose up at you because you suck.
You're watching.
Good. So they bought it for me in March. Obviously used it.
Right.
Margaritaville is a planet, I think, where they make Margaritavilles. Margaritaville is
basically a blender with a spout, right?
Yeah, it's like a blender with an ice shaver and all this stupid garbage.
That's so douchey. Yeah, Margaritaville is Jimmy Buffett restaurant.
Yeah, it's not. It's. I mean, I guess you could consider a restaurant a place, but it's more like a business, maybe. I
It's
don't
more like it's more like a smelly shithole of a restaurant with
know.
overpriced food and loud.
Don't espouse your opinions on my channel. You need to
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a fine establishment.
to obey me and listen to my advice.
Yeah, I don't roll like that's not how I roll.
Obey. So yes, I agree with you on Margaritaville. And what was I saying? Oh, so they get the Margaritaville in March. I merchant fulfilled it because it was so expensive. I didn't want anything to break. I took every piece apart and put it in bubble wrap and put it in the box. It was an expensive motherfucker.
Right.
So I packed it really good.
Right.
So I shipped it out. The person got it, and then in August,
March, April, May, June, July, August.
they sent me an email back with an A to Z claim saying that it was defective when they purchased it, and the real reason and they would keep it, but the thing was that I bought it for $50 at Goodwill, so they should get it for $50.
Oh.
That's how things work. You buy things at one price and you sell them at the same price.
Same price. Yeah, because that's how business works.
Yeah. That's how business works. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna have to go change all the pricing on my eBay store because I'm selling
Go
stuff.
back to the price you bought stuff for. Anyway, that was hilarious. The A to Z claim actually they refunded her, and I had to go through a claims process to get my money back from an item that I sold before. This was like, it held up like $400.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's bullshit.
I haven't even returned it yet. And it was 6 months later. And so I had to go through this whole process and they refunded me. But it's like, you guys can't even follow your own return policies?
Yeah.
Number 2, I can tell a scammer a million miles away. Even when they order and they use often they'll use you'll get scammers with the name John Smith a lot. They'll use a fake. They think that nobody knows who they are because they use a fake name on the order, but they use somebody's credit card. So you'll see them. They're always like John Clancy or something. And I got one in, and it was a really expensive Brother sewing machine, right? So I send it out, and the minute they get it, literally the minute they get it and it shows delivered, they mark it defective. That's the first thing you'll see people who are trying to commit fraud will do, because what that allows them to do is instead of giving them 30 days for their return, it gives them 90 days for their return instantly, marking it as defective. This was new, sealed in the box with a lot. I bought a lot of 18 of them on a pallet, and they were from a factory, dude. So it wasn't defective.
Yeah.
So I merchant fulfilled these because they were very expensive. And I sold. This was the last one, so 17 more had sold, or whatever. It was either 18 or 12. I don't remember. 11 or 17 of them had sold before, and I didn't have any problems. And they sold on both Amazon and eBay. So they mark it defective instantly, and then they try to return it. Obviously, what they do is they put a used one in the box. This happens to me
all the time.
2 in 100 orders.
Yeah.
2 in 100 orders, they'll return something that's completely different. It especially happens with high-end electronics. Apple stuff, I don't send into Amazon or even sell on Amazon because the fraud is so high on that stuff. Any phone, any modern computing technology that's in high demand, all that stuff is just fraud-ridden.
Yeah.
It's not that not all of your orders are going to get fucked with, but the fraud percentage is too high because a lot of that stuff you have to pay up to get, So a couple of fraudulent orders really can be over pretty good.
Yeah.
So they ordered it. They marked it as defective, and I said it was new on their little claim or whatever, and I denied. I'd never tried this before. I denied the return on Amazon, which is sacrilege, right? I was just fed up. I had been scammed several times in that weekend. I said, and I was like, no. Then They marked it as ordered by accident
Nice.
and tried to return it like that, and it's like,
yeah, bro.
I denied that one, and I called Amazon and I was like, hey, look, you can see they have multiple reasons to like return this. Like, it can't be both of them, right? That's fraudulent, right? And they're like, yes, that is fraudulent. And I never heard anything back. But it's just like you have to work so hard to get around it sometimes. Like I had like the last month I did more than 10,000 in sales. I had over 1,500 in returns. And a lot of that was stuff that was like broken by the customers, broken in the warehouse, items that I package everything myself. So like, and I know I'm not that smart, but I have a really ridiculous memory. I really do. I used to have like a photographic memory before I started like using substances. When I could like look at a page and then like turn my head away and like tell you what was on the page almost. Like, I had a crazy memory even from like a young child. I could barely spell, but I could I could barely write, but I had this weird memory. I'm like dyslexic when it comes to writing. So when I write, I often exchange letters or words.
Yeah.
But I have this crazy memory though, like really crazy memory. Yeah. When it comes to things like that. Anyway, that is totally tangential. So I remember like if I paid like $50 for an iPod and I cleaned it up and I looked at it and it's like it was a specific iPod and it comes back and it's like a different iPod. I know. Right. I mean, it's like, you just know. And like a common scam is like people order stuff and they take parts out of it. So what they'll do is they're like, oh, I got this phone. I need an adapter. I don't want to order the adapter. I'll order the phone. I take the part out and return it. And I guess like retail big box stores are like plagued with that too, where people like, oh, I lost the cord for my camera. Somebody goes and buys another camera, takes the cord out, and returns the other one.
Right. What can you do? Paisley has a question. What can you do when they send back?
What can you do when they send something back different? You have to catalog it. You need the return slip from Amazon that has your return ID and all that kind of stuff. They ask for like 5 pieces of information. You send them some pictures, and generally they've been reimbursing me. But I know Amazon, and that could all end so quickly, so quickly. Doing business with Amazon is risky. Even though it seems like, based on what other people are saying on the internet, like a home run. I haven't done quite $1 million in sales, but I think I sold my first item on Amazon in like 2007, maybe, pretty late. I think 2007, I think. And then I went pretty hard in like 2010-ish. Because I was exploring a market that I was living in. I moved back to Louisiana in 2010, and things just weren't working. I couldn't source things like I could source them here, and it was weird. So I started to experiment with other platforms and trying to do like media or vinyl or books or all kinds of stuff. And some of it worked and some of it didn't. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, I've done business with Amazon for a while, and I've seen a lot of changes. But I just think it's such a risky marketplace now because they're like the customer-oriented service. Like, we are hyper-customer. What does that mean? Like, there's an ebb and a flow, right? I mean, the tide comes in and the tide goes out, and it's like, if the seller isn't important because the customer is the number one thing, you're going to get stepped on a lot, and it's going to start getting worse and worse and worse. I mean, this year I've been selling CDs on Amazon since 2007, and they told me I couldn't anymore on certain titles, and they didn't tell me what those titles were or why. They just said basically, even though they've been in inventory, that I had to recall them. Or they recalled them.
Yeah.
It made me recall them, which really fucking pissed me off because it was like a couple of months before I was spending time like getting like scanning and figuring things out and doing it and like trying to get into that market a little bit just to diversify. And like I spent time and money to do that, and they just like pulled the rug out from underneath me for no reason. I mean, I'd never had any sort of claims on CDs, and even though my reputation on Amazon, it's hard to, Amazon warehouse deals only has a positive, is like 85% positive.
Right.
Amazon's selling platform on Amazon used the Amazon warehouse deals is their used clearance
Right.
username.
Yeah.
Their positive is like 85%.
Yeah.
So it just shows the nature of the Amazon customer. It's like they don't even care. Like 85%. For me, 85% is like failing bad, like really bad. I'm like 94% on Amazon, and that tortures me because it's like for stupid shit too. I mean, really, really stupid stuff. Even sometimes, I mean, somebody ordered an ink cartridge from me, and they bought some plates from somebody else and some chicken McNuggets from somebody else and a butt plug from somebody else. And on my feedback, they wrote, you know, this butt plug doesn't fit properly, and it's like, dude, I didn't sell you a butt plug, you know. And then I asked Amazon to revise it, and they were like, this fits in our policy. And it's like, how can it fit in your policy? Like, what they're saying doesn't match the description of the actual item that they appear to be talking about.
Right.
It's still there. Like, once Amazon's AI whatever thing locks it, it's locked. Like, you cannot change butt plug reviews. Yeah. Anyway, so I have no idea how I got so far down that rabbit hole.
No, it's okay. I mean, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out if I need a new laptop. I'm mulling over.
Were you even listening to what I was saying?
Yeah, of course I was, buddy. I'm here. I'm here. There's a lot of information to process.
I'm sorry.
No.
I talk really fast.
Hey, dude, it's been like 2 weeks since we talked. You got to get that shit off your chest, man. You got to talk about it. You got to get it out.
Well, yeah, and we got to see how you're doing and get you going. We got to get you. It sounds like you're really busy with your other business, so like having eBay as a side business is just cool.
Yeah, and I actually I got like, I think I put up like 30 items this weekend, which was good because I had a bunch of stuff sitting around. So my store's at like maybe 60 items right now, and I'm, just cruising, just selling like, I don't know. It seems like I sell about 50% of my items every 2 months. I don't know what the fucking sell-through rate is, but
50% of your items every 2 months?
I don't know.
That's pretty slick. I like that. That's a good sell-through rate.
Maybe I'm wrong because I don't know. Maybe I'm not processing. Like
the best sell-through rate I've ever heard of. Selling gold bars at less than their value.
Yeah, gold bars are less than their value.
I have like, let's do the math here. Gosh darn it. Okay, selling. I have 2,260 active items. But my numbers are really skewed because that's active items, but some of my items now stay active. So I probably have so my sell-through is more like 30% probably. I think I have 20%. So I have like 1,500 items in stock, and I have 448 sold in the last 60 days.
Wow.
So actually, my sell-through rate's way higher than I actually thought it was. Because my brain just sparked, and I realized this number active isn't the number of items that I actually have like sellable in inventory. It's much lower than that right now because I've just been selling the shit out of stuff, dude. I'm trying to maintain I was trying to maintain 2K, and it's like, shit, I can't. I'm trying to maintain 2,000 items. and it ain't working because I'm selling so much shit.
You're selling too much shit. You have to slow down.
Yeah, look.
That's crazy. Crazy.
I'm crazy, and it feels so good.
I didn't ask you to sing.
I ask the questions around here. It's good to see you, buddy.
It's good to see you too, motherfucker.
You gotta catch up on the shows that you didn't see. Some of them are really valuable. Some of them are not. You'll have to sort through the garbage.
Yeah. But yeah, I got some cool stuff in the store, man. Just, you know, I've been definitely considering doing what you do and just have, because like listing, I could source all fucking day and be happy. And
yeah.
I'm in the tunnel.
The tunnel of death.
But yeah, it'd be cool to have somebody who could list for me. That would definitely. I would rather stare at a pile of drafts than a pile of death.
Drafts are a whole nother deal. You'll learn so much more about your business if you can just like have drafts ready to go. Guy LaForte, who was in the chat before, I think he's doctoring at the moment, but he'll pop in when he's taking a break or whatever. He's an emergency room doctor, but you know, he takes breaks and stuff, and he'll come in. He was saying hi before, I think.
Yeah, it's on.
But he just got he hired a woman from his work, like another doctor or nurse or something. Their daughter needed a crimson. Their daughter needed a job, and she was like gonna go work at Chick-fil-A or some stuff. And guy was like, "Come list stuff on eBay." And like within an hour, she was up to 30 items per hour. I mean, 15 items per hour. After 1 hour.
That's insane.
17, like, just got it, you know? Is so used to using this type of stuff in the way that this app is designed.
Yeah.
You know? So he was struggling because he had those death piles. Now, like, when he has a time, you know, between things he's doing, he can convert drafts instead of doing nothing.
Right.
You know, because he doesn't have the time. He doesn't have the time to list stuff, man. He really doesn't. God damn, these descriptions are really bad. I really have to do some coaching. These listings are really bad. I don't know what's gonna happen. So Jacob dropped out of the lease agreement, and I don't know if I'm gonna get this space now.
How many square feet?
So it's 1,400 square feet at the top, and it's got another 300 or 400 square feet below the building as a partially finished basement. It needs some work though. Like, I don't want to clean it. I don't have time to clean it, and I don't even want to. So I'll have to hire somebody to fucking clean it. It's annoying.
So what's your goal by expanding to a warehouse? What's the vision of the business once that happens?
What's the vision of the business once that happens?
Yeah.
So,
do you have a plan? Do you have a 5-year plan? Do you have a 10-year plan?
I have a 10-minute plan, dude. I don't live past 10 minutes. Come on. So here's the plan, and I mean, I'm sharing this with cyberspace, which, you know, I don't know if I'm that comfortable with, but I'm going to do it anyway. I think retail's dying. I think it's dead. I just think it's in its death throes. And especially small retailers, they're the ones who are going to get hit the worst. So what happens now is somebody goes into your shoe shop that you've had your family's had since 1902. They try on the Tory Burches, and they go on Amazon and buy them new for 30, 40% lower than you're selling them for. And people have no ethical qualms about that. It doesn't matter to them.
Yeah.
So you have just removed yourself out of the market because your price is too high, and it has to be because you're a small business. You don't have the economies. You don't have the economics to scale aren't there unless you own multiple stores and you have access to large amounts of inventory and you're flexible and you can pivot. And how can you pivot if you're in that kind of place? You can't. You're bogged down with like all these agreements and all this other nonsense. So I just think the way that things change, the speed at which things change is getting so rapid that that type of retail. So when you said retail before, it made me like want to stab you with a scalpel that you even think that I would want a retail shop. So this is the plan. Let me stop screen. I'll just do it while I'm doing this. Look at this. It looks like there's a problem with this listing. System temporarily unavailable.
Thanks, eBay.
Okay, now I really have to stab Elliot in the neck with a Civil War era scalpel.
Yeah, it's fucking eBay's broken. Stab me in the fucking neck.
I'm gonna stab you in the neck because eBay's broken.
Stab me right there, dude.
Dude, a new bottle of this perfume costs like $300.
I bet it smells like
this one is one to look out for.
the bear.
Super Bolo, Thé Vert, green tea with jasmine.
Ooh, that sounds like something I drank this morning.
Yeah, except you put this on your balls.
Woo!
It makes your balls stingy. So what was I saying? So the idea is this, man. I've been working on some kind of software development and some business acumen. And what I want to do is, I don't want to jinx this by saying it. Okay, I'm going to say it anyway. So this is what I want to do. I want to have like this is dead retail space, but it's awesome because it's big and it's right smack dab in the middle of a neighborhood that has an average home price of like $1 million and there's like 20,000 people that live there. It's like a big part of town that's very highly moneyed, and there's a little main street and people walk down that main street. They come to that little downtown section to walk around. With this retail space, I get an outdoor wall that's like maybe like 10 feet by 20 feet that I can paint my logo on. There's a little alleyway and it goes to a back house, and the back house has multiple rooms, right? Mm-hmm. I'm just prefacing this because this is the model is more important. So people come in and they don't ever buy anything from me. So inventory, it's an inventory processing unit that can also buy. Okay, it's like an octopus. It sets up and it grabs from the bins. It grabs from the garage sales. It grabs from the estate sales. It uses people to do that. And then the side aspect or the added value aspect is with this space, I can have like a room basically that has, I mean, you could look at the inventory maybe on an iPad or something and check some stuff out, but you bring your stuff into us, your clean inventory, we will pick what we want. We will give you a price for it. And if you don't want the other stuff that we don't want, we'll donate it for you, or you can donate it yourself or sell it somewhere else, Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like an alternative to just instant donation of all your value. So we can help you and take the good things, let you know that they're good, and give you, maybe it's not going to be anywhere near a market price, but we can pay you now for it instead of giving it away. So also, if you have some valuable things that you want to sell, like we're there to provide, cash instantly for those things. We have to wait 30 days to sell anything that we buy that way. But I think it's the way that we can get to, 30, 40, 50,000 a month in sales. The building is $2,000 a month. It's 1,400 square feet above ground. 1,400 square feet above ground, like 300 to 400 square feet below ground. It's got 2 offices, and 2 main warehouse rooms, and an inventory, like a perfect room for inventory processing or photo taking. Yeah. It would be basically where my business would be for the next 2 years. I'm gonna struggle initially because I can't even though you see my numbers, it's hard for me to afford that amount of money. Like, I'm not a rich guy. I work really hard, and for me to put up that amount of capital to attempt to grow is really hard for me. So I'm really going through a mental struggle right now. Honestly, one of the biggest ones I've ever had to go through. And, you know, it was still hard when Jacob was part of the deal. I was still, you know, nervous about it, but now it just makes it even crazier. The things that I built into this, though, are that I can sublease any part of the space.
Right.
So I can get that money back. Did you see how much I listed this perfume for, by the way?
What's that?
Did you see how much I listed this perfume for, by the way?
Was it 70 or was it more than that? 160. What are the comps on it? Pull up a comp.
I'm doing it.
Do it now.
Do it now. Let me see. Let me see if I'm right.
There's you with the.
This is not it. This is some dumb bath splash. Here, look. There's another bottle right there. $199.99. Right here. That's the same thing. This is it. It's got about the same.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Wait, let's do something even crazier. There's just a lot of rare. Look, there's not even. It's kind of a rare perfume. Look, see that one sold for $199.
Wow.
And this one sold for something similar to $199.
Yeah.
You know, pretty rare, especially L'Occitane. I think it's pronounced L'Occitane.
L'Occitane at the Scottsdale mall that I go to all the time.
Why do you go to the mall? You gotta stop going to the mall.
Well, it's more of an open air market, but I have a weekly business networking meeting there.
That's nice. I need to do that. Like, I need to network with people.
Oh, dude, you gotta like, you could make a ton of great contacts. You could probably source some, you know, wholesale lots and shit like that. I mean, there's just every time when you know, when you tell people like that you buy stuff at Goodwill and sell it on eBay, or buy stuff at an estate sale and sell it on eBay, they're like fascinated. And so yeah, dude, you should. I've been in my networking group. I've been in it for web design for almost 7 years, and it definitely helps my business. It helps as much as I put into it, and I've been slacking lately. So I was president of the chapter for a year, which was great, but I kind of slacked off on actually participating in the networking part of it. So.
Oh, right. So you just decided that you could just slack off.
Yeah. So now I'm getting back into it.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, you got to provide some value to that. You know, you got to provide some value and get in there and do it. Otherwise, what's the point of networking if you take some value, but you got to give some too.
I think I had that Starbucks thermos at one point.
You don't anymore because I stole it from you while you weren't looking last night. That's why I'm selling.
I get it. So, and you're selling it for $30,
which is above market.
You son of a bitch. Yeah, somebody will buy it. Somebody will buy it or make an offer, right?
Exactly. Check these out. These are sweet.
Oh, I saw a pair of those at Goodwill the other day. Like, they're military boots, right?
Yeah, they're really good. Are they Belleville or something? Into the Abyss.
What do you do? Like, do you just open every draft into a new tab and then go through them that way?
Yeah. I'm just doing that. I do it that way because I don't like the bulk drafting tool. It really messes up all the time. This is annoying too. What's up with that? It's not loading. So many bugs, man. Krillin. I know a little bit about hats, Krillin. What's up, man? Ask away. You seem to know more about everything than I do. Krillin like knows a lot, right? He just has a lot of info in that Krillin brain.
Krillin, the smarty pants.
He's so smart, that Krillin. He'll never, he doesn't come on the show though.
Those boots look like they're in nice condition. Oh yeah, look at those soles.
Dim souls. So I don't know. I can't see that damn tag over there. And this is all messed up. What is up with this? Oh. Army combat boot hot weather.
Those look pretty new.
They are new.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're new. They new.
They new, homie.
I'm gonna call them new with defects. How could they be new and be with defects?
They fell off the back of the turnip truck.
Hot weather boots are not Gore-Tex. Wouldn't those be cold weather boots? Yeah, these are not Gore-Tex. That makes me angry. I really, really don't like that. It's a cashmere Laura Piana cat baseball style. I've heard of Laura Piana. I don't think I've ever. Isn't that like really? Sounds really high end. Look, it was on auction instead of fixed price. Like, I'm having some drafter issues here. I'm too lenient. I gotta start cracking some skulls.
Yeah, dude, you gotta lay down the shit.
I'm about to go ape crazy. I try not to be too much of a dick, but it's like, do your shit right, or I'm not paying you for it. I'm about to say like every mistake I find is $2. If I find 2 mistakes on a listing, you just lost money on it. I'm fucking done. I'm getting a little bit pissed. I don't know why this person has these boots for $50. They are not $50 boots. Oh, I see. That's why. It's just pulling up a bunch of random crap. ESTs. Ugh. They're charging $23 for shipping. I hate charging for shipping. I just like to have a fair price.
Yeah.
That includes shipping, or what I think is like a fair price for shipping to be included. And I used to, if I did free shipping, I used to not do let buyers make offers, because I kind of like, I'm setting the line, you know. I'm like, I'm trying to give you the lowest price possible with shipping. Like, I'm not gonna be taking offers on that. Like, I shouldn't. I have been lately because I'm trying to move some inventory, but Laura Piana, is it? I don't know if it's. I don't know. You got to show me a picture of it, I guess. I don't even know if I know. I don't know anything. Ask Elliot. I can barely like.
Yeah. Ask me.
I can barely tie my shoes. Temperate weather. These are sweet. I wish these were 11s. I'd keep these.
I've been grabbing all sorts of fun stuff to keep.
Oh, see, that's your that becomes people's problems.
Yeah, well, I try to, like, if I get something, then I'll take, like, if I keep one thing, I'll give 4 things away. Is my
I like that. Your penance.
Yes.
He pays the penance. God, I totally derailed everything. I'm so sorry. What were we discussing before?
I don't know.
Oh, my nervousness about renting this place. So I gotta put down $2K a month plus like the expenses of, like, you know, insurance and the electricity and the internet and all that kind of stuff. So, and you know, I'm doing $15,000 a month in sales, and I want it to be more like a 10% rent, which is where it was before. But I can't actually rent the space out, so I'm gonna have to put a lot of money up front, and you know, I'll be able to recover it, but it might just be later. But I don't like to like recover money, you know? Like, I like to invest my money properly. Look at all these crazy holiday mugs. What do you think?
Are those all Starbucks mugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are awesome. Some basic bitch is going to be so happy.
So you? So I should send these to you. Dude, I totally forgot to send your hat. Can you send me your email?
Fuck you.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. I'm sorry. I get millions of messages every day and lots of emails. So if you could just kindly message that to me again.
Yeah, of course, dude.
I sent you my phone number too. Like, text me on that number. Like Instagram, like I get flooded by all kinds of shit on Instagram, and I lose my mind. Okay, I'm losing my mind.
Did you gotta resend your
What?
Send me your phone number again because I don't have it on.
Oh, well, I'll send it to you on Insta right now.
Oh, here's the first message you ever sent me. I'm doing a reseller stories show at 9. My guest canceled. Do you want in?
You know who canceled? Ironically, is Jacob.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
What an asshole.
Yeah, I shouldn't let him back on the show, but I did anyway.
Where is he tonight? Why isn't he on the show with us?
He's at a wedding down in like Houston or Louisiana. He's somewhere in the South.
Yeah.
His girlfriend Erica is from, or her family. Either she is or her family is, or there's a Lake Charles, Louisiana connection there. So hopefully they're having a good time. They went to some panic room or something today. One of those escape rooms. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Let me find you on Instagram. There you are, Death Pile Thrift. Following. Message. Yeah. Yeah, send it to there. And send all your shit to there if you need anything. What were we saying? Yeah, so I'm like a little bit timid. I need like a pep talk. I need a real good pep talk. To say either, God damn it, Corey, don't do something so fucking stupid, or God damn it, if you don't do this, it's so stupid. How are you going to develop your business model if you cannot take the optimum space to do it and go with it and take some risks? So, like, I'm really battling myself right now.
You're at the tipping point.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of failing?
No, I'm afraid of succeeding. I think I have been my entire life. I really believe that. I think there are
some people that are that way too.
I've never failed at anything, really. I mean, not anything I've really put my mind to. Like, I'm lazy as fuck. Like, if I don't try, I'm obviously gonna fail. That's not really failure. That's just being stupid.
Right.
I mean, there's several levels of failure.
All right, well, you're just a big pussy and you won't do it. You won't do it.
God damn it, don't do that.
It's fine. Just sit in your little basement next to your grandma shelf of games, thinking about what could have been.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of being broke for the next fucking year. Dude, do you see how sick this is, by the way?
The Motown shirt? Yeah.
Yes!
It's amazing.
What?
It's amazing. Very cool. Very cool.
I thought it was pretty sick.
How much are you going to charge for it?
$29.99.
It's a good price.
I sell a lot of t-shirts for like $29.99. I love the vintage t-shirt $29.99 price point. I sell them, dude. I sell t-shirts for $30 all day, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I've sold t-shirts for over $500.
That's insane.
No, it's not. You're insane. Look how gross and old these shoes are.
Oh, those are gross and old, as described. Just put that in the description. Gross and old.
I'm about to. I don't know if these are worth anything, but the guy get this estate sale gave them to me for free. I was buying a bunch of stuff. He's like, take these. And I said, okay. I think I said I'll give you $1 for them because I don't want anybody to give me anything. So it's like, if you think that I really should have them, I'll give you $1 for them. Damn it. Look how old these things are. You guys are from the 50s?
Those are crazy, dude. Are those are those baseball cleats? Football cleats?
I think they're football, right? They're Rydell.
Might be. Oh, Rydell. That sounds like football. That wouldn't be soccer.
No way, dude. Look at the bottoms of those things. You would tear the soccer field to pieces.
Yeah, nasty.
Look at those things.
Nasty.
Dude, let's get deeper in. Look at that. Like if somebody crushed your head with those things. Look at the metal on the back.
Yeah, those are fucking nasty.
And it's weird because it looks like these were maybe the original ones, and then they kind of came off over time. So like these are the originals, and then they put replacements on because these are like some kind of Teflon or something. You see? See how these are all metal?
Yeah.
Weird. Very strange. Very interesting. I'm sure these just screw off. I didn't even take the dirt off of them. I don't want to because they're gross old. Let's try that. Gross old. Cool. Look, we did it. Gross and old. And you know what? I think I'm going to sell them for, what do you think, Elliot?
$29.99.
Paisley's been finding a lot of stuff for herself and the kids. I don't keep much stuff, honestly. I don't keep anything. If I buy it out to buy, it's for inventory. I might put it on my desk for a minute to like gleek at it, but after that, I'm like, I don't really get excited by stuff that much. But it's just because I'm boring, really. I mean, I'm exceptionally boring. So yeah, man, I'm a little bit. I want you to feel for me. I want you to have some empathy. Check out these gloves, by the way.
Huh. What the fuck is going on?
You see these gloves?
Do I? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. One of my friends, her Google business listing is all fucked up.
Yeah, but look at these gloves.
Dude, those gloves are fucking insane. Those are ski gloves, right? Like old school.
Yeah, old school ski gloves. They're so crazy. Yay! Yay! There's a tear in one of them, though. And she's not highlighting the tear. That annoys me, too, because I know there's a tear in these things. There it is. Is that it right there? See that? See that? Oh, you can see it really well in this picture. No, that's not it. I thought there was a tear. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to put there's a tear in the description. Large tear on one glove. For Google Business, what happened to it?
Her Google business page, like when you click on their new address, it pulls up the old map marker.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Google means. Is that like a planet?
There it is. There we go. Is that right?
It's, you know, it's, I can't see what you're doing, so I don't know. Dr. Witchy Watchy, do you see these gloves? We're doing these gloves. We are doing these gloves, but we can stop doing these gloves. What are you doing? This is paper which was not supposed to be listed and annoys me. Cards Against Humanity. I don't know why this is in there. I don't want to sell Cards Against Humanity. I wonder if I can get $19.99 for a used Cards Against Humanity. We're listing some stuff. We're talking about how I'm like a baby, and now I can rent this space, but I don't want to because I think it's too much money by myself because I can't do anything by myself because I'm a big baby, and there's a whole line. There's a whole line. Paisley, you want to play it? Oh gosh, you do. Wait a second. Gosh, dang it. Into infinity! Yeah, she'll play Cards Against Humanity with you. I don't want to play with me because I'll beat her. I've only played once.
Oh, I think we just got the expansion pack. Love that game.
Dude, one of the cards was 2 midgets shitting in a bucket.
Perfect.
Dude, what? What? That was like the first card I picked, I think. 2 midgets shitting in a bucket. I didn't even think you could use that word anymore. Why is this here? Sometimes I'll give a bag of stuff and I forget something in it. I'm so bad. What do you think about this shirt? Look at the
idiot.
It's got
clear buttons.
Yeah. It's all about the accoutrements. The company is actually called Made in Hawaii. God, I'm from the deep south. I'm from Louisiana. And I had to get out of there. Huh? There's a lot of really beautiful scenery and forests in Mississippi, definitely. But damn, it gets walloped by hurricanes quite a bit. That shirt is dope. I know that shirt is dope. I sell that dope. Whoa, check this out. This was in a whole box of old leather stuff. And it's old, man. It's got these, it looks German in origin. These oak leaves on it. I'm on the West Coast. I'm in Portland. Kayla over at Hazel Hearts Vintage is Seattle-ish, I think. Somewhere around Seattle. Really cool little antique bag. I think it's German. I want to put German oak leaf. I have no idea what this is worth. I think I got it for basically free. So, you know what I'm gonna list? You know what I think I'm gonna list it for? What do you think?
It's the shirt.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I'm just talking, okay?
You're talking, man. Talking.
I'm just talking. The whole thing was you're supposed to say $29.99. I have been to New York City. I've been around the whole dang old world, man. I've traveled a lot in my short life. I like New York City. Yeah, everybody needs to come to the holiday party in Portland. It's gonna be off the Heezy for
cheesy.
Oh, cheesy. It's gonna be awesome, and we need to organize some like other stuff, Kayla. Like we got to get a little bit of organization going. I'm in for whatever, and I'll help plan anything. Or I have transportation, obviously too. So closed belt loop holder, vintage case button closed belt loop holder. That's what my drafter called this. It's for fucking handcuffs.
Oh, I was at Goodwill tonight, and I ran across. What's it called?
What's it called?
I'm gonna say a brand name. You tell me what it's used for.
Okay.
Flying Cross.
Flying Cross?
Flying Cross.
You already told me it's a holster, right?
What?
The Flying Cross is not a holster?
No, I didn't say it was a holster.
Oh. Flying Cross. That's the brand or is that the model?
That's the brand.
The brand is Flying Cross. Is it like, does it have something to do with Jesus?
Nope.
I don't know the brand. I really don't.
It's I think they make police uniforms.
Okay, cool.
And I saw one. I was looking for something else, but I flipped by one. So I think I'm gonna go back and grab it tomorrow because I looked again and figured out that it was like a police uniform that probably sells for $50-$60.
Yeah, dude, police stuff sells really good.
Yeah. Dude, I sold those 3 Harley Davidson shirts I had went so fucking fast. It was like,
yeah, Harley stuff goes quick, especially if it's priced well.
Yeah.
Which sounds like you did.
What's that?
I'm sorry, I did not hear what you were.
No, I said, what did you say? You said Harley Davidson sells well, and I agreed.
Oh yeah. I sell tons of really, really cool Harley stuff when I can get my hands on it. It's just not. I mean, Portland isn't a big Harley town. It's not a big sporting goods town. We're like sports averse and loud motorcycle averse. So you just don't find as much stuff. I find a lot of vintage Polaroid cameras. But are you taking your pictures with a light box yet or not?
No, I'm still on my phone, 100%.
No, I mean these are taken from a phone.
Yeah, no light. I don't have a light box.
You should get a light box.
I should.
I advocate the light box because look at the quality of these pictures.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice pictures.
Look at this first one. Look how that pops. That's really sweet. That's real sweet.
So what's the light box constructed of?
A box with a light in it.
Don't get fresh with me.
I'm gonna stab you with this screwdriver I'm holding. It's a top illuminated, and there's ones that illuminate on the sides and stuff. And it has like a piece of curved plastic that reflects light. So that see how I'm just adjusting the contrast. So I'm like contrasting the background out. That's basically so what you can use simple functions to get rid of any background. So it just focuses on the piece itself, which I really have enjoyed. Like, I just feel like it makes things just more clear and less dumb looking. Like I used to put stuff on I used to put everything, like I thought I was cool, and I would take pictures of everything on this dynamite box. Kayla's first concert was Primus. How sweet. This is an old ass Starbucks mug, dude. Oldest one I've seen.
You showed me that one before. Hey, Hazel Hearts Vintage is here. Hey, Hazel.
Her name is Kayla, you big.
I know, but I want to call her Hazel.
Her daughter's Hazel.
Behind These Hazel Eyes, which is a Kelly Clarkson song. If you're,
I think she has that. I think Kayla has some kind of oddly colored eyes. I don't know.
Oh, Primus, yeah.
Winona had a big brown beaver, and she waved. Isn't that Primus?
Do you want to like that?
Thank you for that.
You're not going to get better anywhere else.
I was about to say, when I commit suicide later, I'll die grieving after hearing that.
Yeah. I saw Primus like 5 times when I was growing up.
Really?
We were obsessed.
Primus obsessed.
Primus obsessed.
Primus obsessed.
Jerry was a race car driver, 22 years old. I don't want to stick with your 414 and a lot of them up here for fun. Oh my God. I got to go back and listen to all this stuff now. Blast from the past. Blast from the past. Oh, I had a friend of mine ask me to list something for her on eBay.
Ooh, God, that always sucks.
So annoying. I think I'm not gonna do that ever again.
To list it themselves.
Yeah.
Jerry was a race car driver. I don't know any of those songs. Like, I don't know about stuff that's cool. Don't do it. Yeah, see? Kayla says, no, don't do it.
Don't list for friends. Don't list for friends.
It's so annoying. It's really annoying, and it really, dude. Check out this. Oh yeah, you saw this mug already.
Dude, that fucking mug right there, $29.99 if I ever seen one.
I was gonna ask you what you thought I should price it at.
$29.99.
That's what I'm pricing it at, by the way. You know I'm gonna sell this mug. Come on, this is from.
I spend my life trying to get mugs out of my house. My wife is a kindergarten teacher, and every fucking year she gets like 20 mugs from kids as gifts, and I just take them, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. And I
hit that
slide
shit
it
with
into
a
the fucking trash can.
Trash can? Don't be a dick.
Well, no, I take them to Goodwill.
Okay, good.
Somebody else can have another.
Don't be a dick as I list a brothel mug. This is the coolest mug.
That is one of the coolest mugs I've ever seen.
It's like, bring that into your politically correct office. $29.99. This is the second thing I found from Mustang Ranch this year. I found a belt buckle from like the 80s probably. I don't sell anything for anybody. I don't even tell people what I do for a living, so they won't ask me to sell their crap. It's a brothel mug, Krillin, not a brother mug. So yeah, because I told my, like, I was in Argentina and my mother-in-law was, you know, kind of like poking into what I did for a living and actually was trying to help me out a little bit. She just didn't know what she was doing, and she took me to some estates that people were trying to sell, and it was just literally houses full of junk. I mean, but just junk. You know, I don't want to go into some of these. I don't want to buy from the house of a person who wasn't. I don't want to sound snobby, but I mean, affluent people just have more valuable, cooler stuff. Sorry, kids.
100%, dude.
That's what I want. I want the cool stuff, like this mug. This is the sickest mug ever.
Dude, did you really sell that fish and chip shirt for like $100? How much was it?
Which fish and chip shirt?
I don't know. You posted on Instagram. It was like a fish and chip shirt for like.
Yeah, that's for $199.99. Mm-hmm.
And you sold it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Why was that shirt special?
It's made by a company called Mambo Loud. Look up Mambo Loud right now. Stop what you're doing. Go to eBay. Look up Mambo Space Loud. And look at solds and look at the highest price solds. That shirt that I sold for $199 potentially could have gone for $400 to $500. Potentially. It would have taken a while to find the person who was willing to pay that for it, but somebody needed it. These are highly collectible and sought after shirts. Highly. They're made by famous artists, collaborations, pretty much all of them.
All right. Ooh. Oh, God.
Did I just spike your brain?
$655 was one of them.
Yeah.
That's Great Britain money, but.
Hey, that's money's money. People from Great Britain order from over here. I send stuff to England all the time. England doesn't participate in the global shipping program as much for some reason. A lot of global shipping stuff I'm selling is going to Japan. It seems like Germany, the Netherlands, a lot of stuff. I send a lot of stuff to Germany. England, I used to send a lot more to, but I think they have just a more robust eBay in England now. Lowenbrau, Wasserwerfingen. I love these old salt glazed, antique salt glazed German mugs. Tanker. Lowenbrau, Wasserflagen, Flangen.
Netherlands.
Flangen. Denmark, yeah, dude. Denmark is on the charts. For some reason, England has dropped off of my charts. I used to send like a lot of high-end guitar equipment and stuff to England when I sold some different kind of like it's all about the sources you have, you know. My sourcing is just way more diverse than it was before, you know. I try to spread my risk and grow my inventory, spread my risk and grow my inventory, spread my risk and grow my inventory. Look at the size of this beast. This is like Stranger Things vintage.
Dude, how do you ship? How would you ship like a large piece of art?
I mean, be more specific, you goofball.
So it's an IKEA.
So it's trash. So what
Right.
how do you ship a large piece of trash?
Yep.
All right. Which shape is this set?
It's 78 inches wide by 55 inches high.
Holy crap! Why are you selling this piece of junk?
This is what my friend wants to sell.
Oh, tell him to go fuck off. Dude, like, no. Dude, that's a... Dude, do not sell. Do not...
I'm doing it.
Do not do it. You're not going to be able to pack it. You're going to get defect against you. It's going to suck.
No, we're going to do... She only wants to do local pickup, so...
Oh, then it's never going to sell.
Yeah, I told her that.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I told her that and everything.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna put it up on. I know.
You can totally ship it, but is it worth it? What is its value?
They're going for like $250 for an. I know for IKEA. It's a look up NYC flat iron IKEA. It's just a big honking skyline. Yeah, NYC flat iron IKEA. It's a nice piece, but it's been discontinued.
I don't even see one for sale. It's not a canvas. Okay.
It's just a print.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it was like a piece of art. I mean,
it's an IKEA piece of art, which
it's a framed print. Like, couldn't you have just said it's a framed print?
Well, no, because
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's what I said it was.
No, it isn't. It's what I say it is. It's a framed print, which is also known as a piece of garbage. So it looks like a new one is $310, but somebody's trying to sell one for $50.
Yeah.
Is that you?
No, I'm doing the listing right now.
Yeah.
What do you think? $199?
No. I feel like this won't be that hard to ship. You just have to make sure you have the right box and stuff, and you just bubble wrap it and put it in a nice box. It's not hard to ship.
I ain't shipping it.
I'm not. I don't care. let me be full disclosure here. I don't care.
Oh, I just closed the window that had all my shit.
See, you get all salty with me on my channel. You see what happens. Windows get closed.
Hey, listen, you wouldn't have
Salt.
the 3 viewers you have right now if it wasn't for me sitting here listening to you list old goddamn Starbucks mugs. So
I have 6 viewers, so lick my ass.
Craigslist for $50. I agree.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I'll just do that as well.
Exactly. So she gets off of your teat.
Get off my teeth, motherfucker.
You sell stuff on eBay? Can you sell my mom's teeth? I heard they're worth $1,000. That's the thing. That's the worst thing when people are like, I saw them on eBay for $4.99, and you're like, yeah, like you listed it on eBay for $4.99 like a couple of minutes ago, thinking that I wouldn't see that it sells for actually $75. So eat poop. I don't like that at all. I think this is an older mug. It's really cool. I think it's a ½ liter. Yes.
Do you require immediate payment with Buy It Now?
No. I should. It's really annoying when people don't pay. Really.
I mean, why wouldn't you though? Why, if you're gonna buy an item, fucking pay for it now.
Yeah, I don't know. Just brings in buyer's remorse and everything. You get less returns, I guess. What do you hate waiting for? Kayla hates waiting for something. I don't know what she's talking about.
She hates fuck waiting.
I do. Fuck waiting. Local people have been trying to sell Disney VHSs for hundreds. Why would you buy Disney VHSs for hundreds? Apparently, somebody I know went into a thrift store here locally or somewhere around here, and they had like, oh, it was Guy actually. It wasn't around here. It was in Louisiana. They had like what they thought were these Black Diamond band, I don't know, VHS tapes, and they were like, yeah, this one's worth like $800, and they're not. Like, who? It just doesn't even make any sense. Disney VHS. Because they saw it on eBay. You're right. Sold it on eBay.
I saw it on eBay.
Hey, look at this. Are you screen sharing with me?
Yeah.
Like, is that money laundering or just a joke?
Did that sell?
Yeah.
That's drug money.
Yeah, that's what I think too. They've like invented this. Look, it even has the $18.96 right there.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
Where's this said Black Diamond? What does Black Diamond even mean? Yeah, it's totally money laundering. Definitely is. There's a lot of crazy solds in a lot of different categories, and you're like, this is money laundering. Like, look, this doesn't even have a see full item description. Sealed version, classic rating. Look, I mean, it doesn't even look. It just has reviews. It doesn't even, like. If you really pay $49,000, I'll hand deliver this to your door. This would push our family's financial goals up by a few years. Come on.
It's so weird, dude. I just don't know what to say about that there.
I mean, that's why I put a $10,000 jacket on eBay just to see if somebody would buy it at some point. This one's $19,500, but it's autographed. And look, there's just like this one's like the Jungle Book, $3,000, and then
Nothing weird going on there.
Sword in the Stone first edition. Who fucking cares? There's hundreds of these for sale, and you see them for sale all the time, right? Look, it's Dumbo. What does Black Diamond mean? Yeah, I don't want to work hard. Can you just give us money? Is that the Black Diamond? That little black diamond at the top?
Is that what makes it
a black diamond, I guess? But, I mean, there's no black. I didn't see any black diamond on this one. Maybe I just missed it. There's not even any other pictures.
Hey,
Look,
guys, I have this Black Diamond version of Sonic the Hedgehog. $75,000 would increase my family's drug and beer purchases. So if you guys can just do that, it'd be great.
Yeah, if you could just give us $50,000, that would be like really cool and everything. But I mean, this shit isn't worth anything. Dude, I see stacks of all of these in thrift stores every day.
You're just leaving money on the table, man.
True Black Diamond VHS are so rare that they hardly exist, she says. You'll have to explain what that is. This is this says Black Diamond on the spine. What is a real Black Diamond? Yeah. Where is the black? That one is a black diamond. There's a black diamond right there.
Let's do a little research.
I'm trying to find an article to explain it. Oh my god.
Let's see if there's a wiki.
Why you should be collecting Disney?
Oh, there's one on Snopes.
Oh.
Let's see.
Mostly false.
Mostly false, yeah.
Claim. Black Diamond Collection films are worth thousands of dollars, particularly Beauty and the Beast. Rating. Mostly false.
Similar
What's
piece.
true?
Collector's items are becoming increasingly rare due to Disney's continual editing of their films. Yeah, because wasn't like, I mean, there's stories about like what was it, the Black Cauldron? Isn't that like, doesn't that movie have like a crazy, creepy beginning? Like,
Yeah, I mean, there's some the obvious collectors. A similar piece claimed that these collectors have become. Hold on, I gotta get through this real quick because Disney's blah 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 blah. Look, 11 Walt Disney tapes. Look, they all have the black diamond on the spine. $24.99, $7.57. There's something weird. It's one auction was held up as an example of a $9,000 yield in April 2016, although it appeared that the seller in fact relisted the item and it didn't fetch thousands.
kind of like 10K's Apple shoes.
Oh yeah, 10K on the Bay's Apple shoes that he got at the
Yellow penis on my shelf. That thing.
I don't believe. I mean, it's hard for me to believe the 10K on the Bay story about how those are. That he found those on his first